Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're still over in Bloomington, and I'm about to fly back up to back up to Thief River, back to my little hometown. But I figured first before I leave, this is my last chance to get Indian food, because when I get back up to Thief River, the only Indian food is food that I make myself. So I'm gonna go to there's a Hyderabad restaurant here. So we're gonna get some biryani. Let's go check it out. Okay, so here we are at the Hyderabad. This is what normal America looks like. It's super cold. I just came from Lebanon, where it was good weather, and now instantly it's super cold. It's probably like maybe 5 Celsius right now, almost 0 actually. It's supposed to start snowing today. We're supposed to get 20 to 25 centimeters of snow. So, okay, let's go warm up my tummy with some Indian spices at least. Hey.
Hi, sir.
Can I get some food to go?
Okay.
Chicken vindaloo?
Sir, spice level like mild, medium, spicy.
Let's go medium.
Medium, okay.
That's for my friend.
Okay.
And then for me, I'll go with aloo gobi.
Okay.
And let's make that full, proper
Aloo
Indian
gobi like spicy?
Yeah, spicy.
Okay.
And also some garlic naan.
1 or 2, sir. For 1 garlic naan, you will get the
2.
4 pieces.
Oh, okay, then 1 then. 1 is okay. So like I said, this is one of like my last opportunities to get Indian food before I head back up north. When I get up to my village, Thief River Falls, the closest Indian restaurant is about 2.5 hours away. And of course, the farther away you get from like the cities, the farther away you get from like real Indian people, then it turns into more American Indian food. Usually when I'm with Shubham, we're traveling, we have Indian food probably at least once every 3 days or so, and we do that in almost every single country. And so together Shubham and I have probably been to like 25, 30 countries or something over the last year. So I like to think that I've become an expert in testing and reviewing Indian food in different countries to see which one's the best. Because a lot of places like in Eastern Africa, like we were in Zanzibar, Tanzania, even Uganda, it's a lot of places in Africa, it's Gujarati Indian food. And so I'm curious what kind of Indian food I'm going to get here. I know it's like technically a Hyderabad restaurant, but I'm curious what it's going to taste most like. Okay, so we got our food now. It is actually very difficult to be holding a full huge bag of Indian food and be crippled in one hand, but okay, I'm gonna get in the car. Hi, Miss Ayla. How are you? Do you smell the masala? I'm home. Aloo gobi. Some biryani. It's like Chinese containers.
Thank you so much.
Would you like to help me review it? Hi. You're on the YouTube. The YouTube.
Yes, I'll help you review it. Vindaloo?
Yes.
Spicy?
So here in the US, actually it's a pretty big portion. But altogether it's something like 3,000 rupees or so.
Thank you so much.
Yes, 3,000 rupees. I don't know what that means.
Sounds so expensive.
It's something. It's actually pretty normal. It's about like 30, 35 or something, 40 bucks, something like this. I'd say it's actually pretty normal. Most places around the world, I'd say like as like a sit-down Indian meal, like for two people, is probably usually at least like $30, at least 30, 40. And Shubham and I usually spend like up to 50 because we get like all the stuff that we usually like. But so like I said, it does come with basmati rice. They don't have jeera rice here, and then some garlic naan as well.
Although apparently this is fake.
I told Faith earlier that she's not from Haryana, so actually that looks really good though.
Yeah, this naan looks amazing.
That's really proper. Wow,
Look
very
at how
good.
squishy it is.
Faith said that she's gonna use a fork, but I'm gonna go full Indian and use my hand. This is actually one of the good things. This is one of the good things about this injury, is that at least it's my left hand that's hurt. My right hand is totally okay, so I can eat like normal. So this is very good.
This is really salty for some reason.
Really salty.
But this naan is really good.
So Faith has never seen me actually eating with hands before. The most important first part, of course, is like mixing it up to get it kind of like, you want to get it absorbed into the rice.
Did you use soap when you washed your hands?
How do you wash your hand with like one hand?
Oh, okay, so that's a no.
No, it's very difficult. But I like eating with hands because when you touch the food, it makes you like have appreciation for the food. Like it makes you appreciate every single thing that you're eating, rather than like if you just use like a fork. Like it's like very American.
That doesn't make sense
Just
at
like
all.
shovel in food.
That just doesn't even make sense. This is not shoveling in food? Eating with your hands? Brayden's forgetting he's from Thief Fisher Falls.
My review is that generally the spice isn't enough. I asked for like the spiciest they can make it, and it's only like, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. But potato is good. Cauliflower is very tough, like it's like crunchy almost.
Like in a bad way?
Not so much in a bad way, but like I think the more proper way is like where it's actually been like soaked into the curry enough that it's like almost flimsy. Would you like to say anything?
No, I'm chewing. I'd like to say we don't have very good Indian food in Minnesota.
It's true. I don't even know where you can go for like. I don't even know where you can go for like proper Indian food here in the U.S. I know like actually on the coast it's much better.
Yeah,
Faith,
in Baltimore it was so much better.
Faith used to live in Baltimore on the coast.
It was so much better in Baltimore.
And this is turning this around with my bum hand. I think I would say actually the same in Africa, that Indian food is always better if it's coming from a place that's on the coast. Like in Africa, places in like Zanzibar, for example, that it's a lot of Indians from the British Empire, that the British Empire brought, especially Gujaratis, but they just ended up staying on the coast and they never really penetrated far inland. So same thing here in the United States, like Indian food that you find on the coast, especially in like Florida. Florida has probably, I'd say probably some of the best Indian food in the U.S.
Really?
Because most Indians live in Florida.
Oh.
And of course New York City and Los Angeles, you'll find good Indian food. But the farther inland you go, especially like Minnesota here, like I'd say, yeah, we're probably like 300 miles from the geographical center of North America. And so no Indians ever penetrated this far, and especially since it's so cold.
Yeah, I really miss the Indian food in Baltimore. It was really good.
Okay, so as we wrap up the Indian food, I would probably rank it like maybe like 7 out of 10. Maybe higher, 7.5 or so out of 10. It's actually relatively pretty accurate. My biggest complaint though is that some of the spices just aren't very well mixed through, and also just like big chunks of ginger and things like this, which is I never enjoy that when I'm eating. I like it when it's more minced up, so it's more equal, rather than like eating and then just like suddenly you bite into a huge chunk of ginger. It's like Shubham and I always mince it up. But other than that, the spices were actually relatively accurate. I mean, it's still kind of weak, but it's okay. I'd say though, like I said, probably like 7.5 out of 10. I think the worst or the most inaccurate Indian food I've had is in Sudan. Hi, Ayla. I'd say most inaccurate is probably in Sudan, whereas like I'd give it like a 2 out of 10. Okay, I guess that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Indian food in America, it's pretty okay. My last chance to get some, so I think it's probably gonna be like the next like 6 weeks until I get proper Indian food again with Shubham. So, okay, see you guys later.